In the rural outskirts of Ashgrove, where the land rolled into misty hills and the night fell like a velvet curtain, there stood an ancient mansion known as Holloway House. Veiled in legend and shrouded by towering oaks, it was a place avoided by locals, who whispered of strange occurrences and restless spirits. The tale told most often was that of Lady Eleanor Holloway, last of the house line, who vanished on the eve of her wedding over a century ago. Her intended groom was found slain in the grand ballroom, a single red rose clutched in his lifeless hand. No trace of Eleanor was ever found, and her ghost was said to wander the halls, eternally searching for something lost. Lured by the pull of history and mystery, Anna Carter, a determined and spirited young journalist, decided to uncover the truth behind the mansion's chilling lore. Armed with a notebook, camera, and a keen sense of adventure, she secured permission to spend the night within its walls, a challenge not met by anyone in decades. Dusk draped the sky in deep hues of indigo and silver as she approached Holloway House. The mansion seemed to regard her with its many eyes, windows glinting like jewels set in a crown of gables. As Anna entered, the air shifted, a cool draft ruffling her hair, the scent of roses lingering strangely in the cold air. The interior was a time capsule of faded grandeur. Opulent chandeliers hung from ceilings, casting ghostly flickers of light across tapestried walls. Anna's footsteps echoed as she moved from room to room, the sound a soft intrusion on the heavy silence. With nightfall fully ensconced, Anna settled in the ballroom, the very place where tragedy had struck. Moonlight spilled through the tall windows, bathing the room in an otherworldly glow. It was then, as midnight chimed, that she first heard it, the haunting strain of a piano, notes lingering in the air like delicate cobwebs. Following the sound, she was drawn to a door slightly ajar at the far end of the hall. As she stepped through, the music faded, replaced by a whisper of silk along the floor. And there she stood, Lady Eleanor in a dress of pale gold, her hair a cascade of shadows, her eyes filled with a sorrow that transcended time. Eleanor's ghost regarded Anna with a palpable melancholy, as if seeking an understanding, a connection. Anna's heart pounded, a conflict of fear and compassion swirling within her. "Why do you linger here?" Anna dared to ask, her voice a gentle intrusion against the quiet. Eleanor did not speak, but her gaze directed Anna to a series of paintings along the wall, portraits of the Holloway family. As Anna examined them, she noticed one painting was not an original. Its frame was slightly larger, covering the wall in an attempt to hide something. Curiosity piqued, Anna gently moved the painting aside, uncovering a hidden alcove. Within lay a journal, its leather cover cracked with age, filled with the delicate script of Lady Eleanor herself. Pages revealed a secret romance, forbidden by family feuds, a story of love transcending time itself, love that cost both Eleanor and her suitor their lives. Her disappearance had been a desperate escape from a world determined to keep them apart. As Anna read, Eleanor's spirit flickered, her form shimmering like mist in the dawn. Gratitude and relief washed over Anna in a tide of emotion. She promised the spectral figure, "I will tell your story." The sun rose, painting the horizon with strokes of rose and gold, and Holloway House exhaled a long-held breath. Eleanor's spirit, having shared her truth, dissolved into the morning light, leaving behind an air of peace. Anna departed with more than just a story. She carried the weight of a love unchained and a vow to let the world know of the romance that once defied the bounds of life and death. In Ashgrove, tales were told anew, not of a ghost bound by sorrow, but of love's power to transcend all, and of a journalist who listened closely enough to bring the past to life.